Just 1 year ago, Mary Spencer challenged our community with a $4.5 million challenge so we could raise the $9 million to add classrooms to our Miami Lighthouse Learning Center. With help from the community, with help from the government, we are only short $1.5 million.
When Virginia told me that the Miami Lighthouse Learning Center for Children was out of classroom space, this was before the pandemic and the crucial need for social distancing. Now the need for additional spaces is even greater. The match that I made of the $9 million matching fund was important to me because I saw the need for more education amongst the blind community. I told Virginia that we'd probably only scratched the surface of people in need.
We'll be able to expand our capacity to offer additional programs to a larger number of children, in particular, who are in need of support for their blindness and visual impairments. We want to be able to be in a position to accept everyone who has a child or is an adult that's blind or visually impaired into our facilities. And your contributions will be significant and critical to that cause.
Right now, we have the privilege of being able to provide 120 blind babies with education for them and their parents. We have 60 pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade students. The program has grown fivefold in the last 10 years. Best part, we'll be able to increase the size of the learning center and increase the number of individuals that we'll be able to serve. Our greatest fear would be to have a mother of a blind baby come to us and want to be part of the program and us not being able to say that we didn't have the room. So our continued expansion will allow us to provide for all mothers and blind babies who are in need of our services.
Today marks a milestone with the groundbreaking of the expansion to the Miami Lighthouse Learning Center for Children. Virginia explained to me even before the pandemic began that the Miami Lighthouse Learning Center for Children was out of classroom space, meaning they hadn't even needed to account for a socially distanced learning environment. Now the creation of additional classrooms is essential.
The Miami Lighthouse certainly is a great organization, a great nonprofit. It's an honor for us to build another great facility for them. Being involved in groundbreakings, getting projects started is the first part of the project, and we hope to celebrate the most when we get it finished and everybody's happy.
You know, when you get to be part of a construction project that is going to be able to be here for so many more years and transform the lives of so many people, it's so much more rewarding than the other stuff that we get to build. Every time we drive by this building and get to see it 5 stories tall right here on this corner and knowing what it provides for the community, it really is an important piece for us as a company.
The services they provide to the community is something that's really needed here, serves a lot of low-income families, and I just can't say enough about the whole process.
One of the things that we came up with on this one is that there's a very prominent corner, which is 8th and 7th, highly traveled, highly visible corner. And what we elected to do there was to replicate, if you will, a lighthouse. It's useful space inside, but it still conveys, what it is, that it houses, which is the Miami Lighthouse. It is, the gold standard for non-for-profits. It's been extremely rewarding. Myself as an individual, as president of the company, as well as all of the staff members that have had the opportunity to work in the design of the lighthouse.
How can we say no to the parents of a blind child? How can we say, I'm sorry, we have no room. We've run out of classrooms for your child. This additional space is vital to meet the current needs and expand access for Miami Lighthouse's growing enrollment.
And today I am announcing a capstone matching challenge whereby an anonymous donor will provide $750,000 if we can raise, by the end of this December, $250,000, and by next August, at the ribbon cutting ceremony, when we open our new building, we need to have raised the other $500,000. So we can do the math. I need 250 by December, 500 by next August. She will give us 750. We will cover our shortfall of $1.5 million. And so I say, let's get those shovels in the ground and Miller Construction. Let's get those hard hats on and let's go.
Please join me in lighting the way for the next 90 years and the coming generation of children in need.
Help me go to first grade. Let me go to first grade every single day.